just about set to go now. And on the hill, the big righty, Yuri Perez. What do we have on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
On the ground. Sneaks through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Witt aboard here at first with nobody out. Goes down looking. Here's the catcher to hit, Cal Raleigh. And the first offering is not close. Runner takes off. There's a ball.
That's in. Ball. No,
throw. Save. One out and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. And another ball. And that's in for a strike. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss.
Count is full.
Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now Gunnar Henderson.
1 out.
2 outs.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Pulls that one foul. That missed by a lot. The count now 2-2. Up the middle. Throws to first, and that'll do it. And we're back. And towing the slab here, Ryan Wu. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away. Now at the plate, Jeremy Pena. That's inside. Wu, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have... Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Luis Garcia at the plate now. That's ball 1. Check swing, and he went. And the count even at 1. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch, execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
So 2 down. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch.
1-1.
in the dirt. And it is 2-1.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Nope.
And that one's a little bit low. Ball 3. Chopper right side. Handles, throws to first. And they get the out on out. All set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. That one missing inside.
Ball.
Packed house here at Daikin Park.
No, that's out.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The 3-1. And a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. Walker. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Mason Wynn up next for the Mariners. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts. Back here at Daikin Park, Singy. These fans are used to watching good baseball. The Astros won the AL West last season for the 4th year in a row.
Yeah, they kept the division run alive, but their streak of 7 straight appearances in the ALCS was snapped.
Next offering misses,
that's the ball.
and that's ball 1. 88 wins last
1-1.
year was enough for another Astros division title, though.
Yeah, that surprised me, Boog. Turns out the AL West was the only division with a champion that won less than 90 games.
That's not a high number, especially with teams like the Rangers and Mariners in the same division. My guess is it takes more than 88 wins to take home the division crown this year. That misses, and it's 3-2.
Count is full.
Swinging at ball 4. That was off the outside edge. And before the pitch, he steps off.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
And there's a ball. Smoked on the ground a second. And they get Altuve for the out. Jesus Sanchez up next for the Astros. And that misses. And that's ball one. And that's down and away. Hard hit left side. Zips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be Luke Raley. Perez back to work. Right through there for a strike. Raley, the tall first baseman in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swings through that.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Ball one there.
1-2.
Chases that one out of the zone. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Now the left fielder. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm. Set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now for Seattle, Bobby Witt Jr. And first offering is fouled off. They say you win. Top of the 3rd, no score. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Back here in Houston, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now here is Christian Walker. And that one is downstairs. 1-0.
1-0.
Fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 1-0. And here comes Carlos Correa. That clips the corner.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Ground ball left side, and foul ball. On the ground to 3rd. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. So the Houston lineup turns over. Next to hit, Jarren Duran. 3rd baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. It's off his shoulder, eats him up. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out. Next to hit, Jeremy Pena. And that one is lifted in the air. 1 down. And now it's Luis Garcia. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one the other way, and there's a hit. Correa on his horse and coming home. 1 run is in. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Here's Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That's inside. Ball 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Comes through with the RBI. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Diaz batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Next pitch is outside. Fastball is outside. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. And that one's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 5-zip. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And now, Jesus Sanchez. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Strike 2.
That one ripped. And a foul ball. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2-2.
In the dirt, but kept close. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning. And, oh, no, it's out of play. Just a terrible throw there. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Misses the sweeper.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
In the dirt to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. And the runner stays where he is. Now the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. Grounded out his first time up. Pena. They got it for out number 2.
And good defensive play prevents a run from scoring right there.
Julio Rodriguez, the next to hit. And that is that. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now it's Christian Walker. He's already homered in this game. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
That one ripped left field. That's back there. Gone. It finds the Crawford boxes. A home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 6-0. And first offering is fouled off. Cut on and lifted in the air. Abreu coming on. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Duran, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
0-1.
One gets a check swing. Appeal to third. And yes, he offered at it. One down, base is empty. Misses outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And downstairs.
That's a ball.
1 out, base is empty. That smash towards center. On the slide, and he's got it. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. 0 for 2 in this one. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the DH, J.P. Crawford. And first offering is fouled off.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And that's in the dirt. Duran hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Mason Wynn up next for the Mariners. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul.
Foul.
0-2 now. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Whip number 9 for him in this game. 9. And stepping in for the Mariners, Luke Raley. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball there.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. And a swing and a miss. And it's back here in Houston. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carried. And caught on the warning track.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Ground ball up the middle. Yeah, they get the out on Alvarez. 2 outs, base is empty. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. In the air, center field. Rodriguez sizing this one up. Brings it in, and the inning is over. Top 6. Stepping in, number 21. Perez back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Makes the catch. 1 down. Bobby Witt Jr. up next for the Mariners. Tosses to first, and Witt is out. 2 down, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Wilyer Abreu. Abreu measures 5 feet 10 inches, 215 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And we're back. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
With this kind of